It's Premo D, and I am No Price Tags Productions 2021 Next Up. Premo is a young man who grew up in Atlanta, listening to great music. Obviously lives in Brockton, Massachusetts now, inspired by the world around him, visionary, looking to change the world as well through my music and any arts and all arts that I participate in. What inspired me to make music really changes on the daily, honestly. I'm a very emotional person, so it could be like anything I'm going through. I do also like to use the environment around me as well as inspiration where I'm at. So I'm trying to get into travel because of that, branch out. My homies, a lot of my peoples are like really creative, and they also, have their arts going on. So kicking it with them on the day-to-day also inspires me a lot. That there's power behind thinking, I think people need to think a little bit harder sometimes, including me. So everything's about learning. My biggest accomplishment so far, I would say, would have to be just getting to the point where I'm at. I've released, several videos. I was able to release, an EP, and continue to release music. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big accomplishment for me from where I started. Living there definitely influenced my music, primarily through sound at first, right? I think I was exposed to like very early, trap sounds and stuff like that, which necessarily don't show up in my music now, but definitely along my journey, I think it'd be something for me to experiment with and try to like blend with the sound that I've created. And other than like the sound aspect, I think the types of people that I was around as well, definitely a different group of people up north and down south, and so that changes you as well. So my last project that I worked on was actually the Premo James Dangerous self-titled EP that I did with my producer Lake James. That was a very experimental project for me. The sounds were, I wouldn't say super different for me, but I hadn't been using them very much, so it was cool to kind of experiment with those and see what I was able to make. Very fun sounds and stuff like that. I say definitely just to try everything, just because you never know what this stuff's gonna sound like until you do it, until you can hear it back yourself, and then you can't make adjustments to something you haven't heard either. You know what I mean? There's always something on the other side. It means a lot, yo. It means people are noticing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And as an artist, that's I think being seen is a big part of that. So. It definitely feels good to be recognized and makes me want to work harder, you know what I'm saying? Greater achievements and stuff like that, so. That is a great question. There's a lot of dope artists. My homie, Kofi Loss is a great artist that I've been working closely with, who I know has been putting in a lot of work himself. He's from the Worcester area. He's been recognized on a couple different levels as well, but I think he's making great strides. You can find me at Premo D, which is on IG, Premo ___. Twitter is at Premo D _. And yeah, that's really it.